Welcome to our latest video. What you're seeing here is the unboxing from our North Spore Lion's Mane fruiting block that we ordered and the grow tub that we ordered as well. I did forget the filters, which is why you're going to see me using some gauze here and electrical tape, trying to seal it up the best we can. Then the small holes, instead of having the filter tape, went ahead and used cotton balls. Seemed to work pretty good. We didn't have any contamination whatsoever. So this was all just the sterilization and setting up. As you can see, I was cutting the initial slits in the top of the bag. And as you can see here, here's our time lapse that did not work out quite like we wanted to. It did stop at one point before the full grow was done. So I've added some still photos to the end. Little power outage on the camera, and it did not continue recording. No big deal. One mistake I think I did make is when you first get the bag in, you want to actually listen to them and put the air at the top of the bag where you're going to fruit. Give that some room, give it some time actually, and let that mycelium grow before you cut those slits in the bag. So as you can see, I've got a ton of mycelium in here, but by the end of this, you'll see we didn't get quite as much fruit as we might have hoped for. It was beautiful. It was a great turnout. Ends up, as I harvest it here, that we'll get, I think, 8.74 ounces of wet weight lion's mane mushroom fruit. And we're using that for our tinctures. So we're going to do a double extraction with alcohol and then a decoction with water. Add that all in for a shelf stable extract, which, yes, we will be selling and we will have on a new website very soon. I'll update that in the description when that happens. Um, Long story short, we're pretty happy with it. We're going to go for a second flush on these mushrooms. As we get done harvesting here, you'll see that I flipped the bag, prepping it for that second fruit. It's full of mycelium. I'm probably going to let it sit the rest of the day and then go ahead and open the whole top of the bag, as I've seen done on Southwest Mushrooms, a guy that I really respect and follow a lot of his material. We'll probably go that route. Covering a little ground here, you're probably used to us being 369 Ranch. There's my youngest daughter's hand for comparison to that giant mushroom. You're probably used to us as 369 Ranch. This is the latest iteration of our progression in organic, sustainable agriculture. And this is not to say that we won't have the full package on property again soon. This is where we're at. This is a major push. So you can see all the logos have changed to 369 Earth Extracts, name of the channel, etc. New website coming, like I said. We're really excited to see God's design grow into not just food but medicine. And of course, this is a very small grow tub, just doing some experiments with it right now. Going to go into the bigger grow tent and go into production, but you're going to be able to find us on our website, on Amazon, on most likely a few other platforms that are obviously good for sales online. But we hope to bring this to you at a reasonable price. Only three ingredients, no fillers, made from USDA organic mushrooms that we grow here personally ourselves in very sterile conditions. Looking forward to a lot more videos, sharing a lot more content on this. Probably adding in the near future some reishi mushrooms. We want to grow chaga as well. Probably some turkey tail and some cordyceps. So I would definitely stay tuned as we make this progression. You're going to see us go from this tub that could probably handle about 3 fruiting blocks, and by all means, it's a good little thing to start with, to a full grown 10 foot by 10 foot tent with the ventilation and controllers and all the electro geek stuff that I like, and that's why I'm a student of electrical engineering. So just stay tuned with us, and you shall see some beautiful miracles from the design that God has made. As I said, it's mind blowing, and I hope on the next grow, like I said, it's going to take about a day. On the next grow, I want to go ahead and get that time lapse fully captured. I think I'm going to have it captured a little more often than I did. It was only capturing every 5 minutes. I'm going to go down to every minute, and I will avoid any power outages. That was my fault for unplugging it. And we should get some really cool material. It's just so amazing to see this produce. And if you're a person of a mindset like us that would like to be a little bit prepared as far as food and medicine, there is a whole world here for you to open up and take a look into. And some of you know me for a long time on this channel. We're going to bring this back full circle once I get done with my schooling, and we're going to see some pretty amazing things with all the apparently disconnected elements of my life with the ranching, the mushrooms, the electrical engineering, yoga, all these different things. They're going to come together um, in a property that I hope is an oasis of healing and preservation for the land. So that's going to take a little time, probably take a lot of sales of these tinctures that are going to come. Like I said, I'll have some more content coming out to you soon. It's been good to make another video on this channel after such a long break. Hope you stick with us. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for your time.